back, guys. Yes, sir. Welcome back, fam. Welcome back on this beautiful Thursday, the 13th of June. We're halfway there, man. Halfway through the year. The CPI is behind us. The FOMC is behind us. The NFP is behind us. Are we going to get back to normal? Question mark. Is that what's going to happen here? All right. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get back to work, man. Good to see you guys once again here on the streams. So many positive feedback. It's absolutely insane. I'm super proud of the trading community as well. I want to do a quick shout out to the VIP here. The results are piling in absolutely tremendously right now at this particular moment. We talked yesterday about the reason why, or when you have a massive win on stream, or sorry, not on stream, but when you have a massive win here, that you actually explain the reason why you're doing what you're doing. Okay? What is the reason? What is your thought process behind the trade here? And I see a couple guys right now posting it. It's absolutely incredible. This is what I want to see here. All right, your confluences and everything. A win is good. A win is fantastic. But your thought process is where people learn from. All right, what is the reason behind your trade? And I see guys stepping up their game now, putting it in. So shout out to you guys, for everyone that's putting in. That's professionality right there. All right, keeping things clean, organized. And a win is fine, but please explain your thought process, all right? Because of that, we are close with a private group, of course, but we're gonna do a giveaway today once again, or we're gonna give away access to our group later on this stream, okay? We are close. There's no way to get in right now unless you win it, all right? So if you're in it to win it, then this is your moment to join, all right? Looking forward to see you then. Had a pretty good podcast as well today. Just came back from it. Immediately back to the charts here. So, man, a lot of things to discuss in regards to what's coming. You know, we're putting LTA on the map. Jeez. All right. Podcast invitations right now. It's time to put LTA concepts on the map. Not just on the streams, but, you know, globally. That's the goal. All right. Let's make it happen. Good to see you guys. Let's see what we have with us today. As always, we have news in like 12 minutes. Gonna be kind of important stuff. So yeah, let's go. Let's talk about it. All right. Yesterday we looked at some guys, some other streamers as well. Couple good guys out there. Shout out to them. Everyone who's live streaming. Big respect. Okay, putting in the work on a day-to-day basis, helping other people out here. Shout out to you. All right. Received a couple messages as well. You know, it's all about collaboration. Right? Supporting each other in this industry. All right? I think that's definitely the way to do it. If they don't do it, then we do it. We start that momentum. That's how it goes. Candle Slinger, welcome back. As always, Candle. Star Matt, good to see you. Vedon, Benson, Rafa. Private says we're here to kill it, baby. Norik. 100, funny TikTok, gold, yes, gold, only gold. Redon, shout out to you, my G. Farid, Dominic, Balin, Cam, yes sir, Johnny, yes sir, man. Welcome back. Let's smash that like button here. Thank you for the 500 likes. The scalping strategy that we've been working on is working out flawlessly so far. We're looking very, very good, fam. I think I like it. I see a lot of potential. We're going to share more in our Discord about our scalping variant. The LTA scalping variant, it's coming along also very, very nicely. If you are a scalper, if you are a scalp trader, then you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. All right, we're still in testing mode though, but the first signs are positive. That's all I can say so far. Looking very, very good. So yeah, man, a gold. All right. Critical key levels, gold is moving down. Gold is looking weaker. We're creating lower lows, lower highs. We've been building up that liquidity. We're now looking at this momentum here. It's pretty straightforward today, fam. Pretty straightforward, actually. Super clean. Okay. You know what it is? I'll show you what it is. We have 4 days right now. All right. 3 trading days are behind us. You know what that means? That we use the volume profile once again for the current week. We are still in a practical range from this week here. We have not really deviated that far away from our opening price. If you look at it right now, we are currently sitting at around 130 pip move to the upside from the opening price of the week, which is actually not that much if you think about it. It is Thursday, all right? Thursday tends to pull back. We have seen this before, you know, Monday moving up, Tuesday moving up, Wednesday topping out, Thursday we're pulling back, and then Friday we're going to see what's going to happen here. But again, it's aligning very well. So the opening price is one of our major key levels right now. It's at 22.94. We cannot neglect 22.94. It's a super important key level. Because we have 3 trading days behind us, we now have the volume profile. We have our each individual day, the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and we have now a couple levels here. Look what happened today. All right. We have the previous or the current weekly value area high right there. We have the current weekly point of control right there. All right. And if you don't know what we're doing here, then download the free ebook. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost you a single thing besides your attention, your investment. All right. That's your investment, your attention span. Putting in the work, read it, go through it, watch the live streams and see how we utilize our levels to take trades from, to look for confirmations from, all that stuff here, okay? In this case, what happened? Well, look at it at 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. I could better say. We tapped into the current weekly value high. We had a double wick confirmation. Third candle broke the lows. We started to drop. We started to come down here. All right, we came and dropped around, I don't know what it is. I think it's roughly around 100 pips so far from that initial level. Now there is a chance of a retest, question mark. Are we going to come back? Is that the case here? Well, right now we know one thing for sure. And that is that I'm only looking for sells for now until the Sunday open. Okay, the opening price of the week, because we're below these critical levels, the 23.14 and the 23.20. All right, these are the 2 major levels that we're looking at. Now you can see that we got rejected from the 22.20, the current weekly value high, and we broke below the current weekly POC, broke out of the tunnel and now pushing down. So this means that I'm only interested in shorts until the Sunday open. From the Sunday open, we're going to see. All right, you can easily bounce from the Sunday open. You've taken a bunch of liquidity there. It could easily be that you form a bounce and that you bounce back towards this level. And this is a different story. Until then, I'm looking to trade it towards the Sunday open. If you can get into new entry model somewhere in between here, all right? The only entry model is going to be potential on the lower time frame, retracement, the entry model 3, retest, continuation to the downside, or a bounce from the potential Sunday open here. Entry model 4, entry model 1 from the Sunday open. Now the last thing, if you reclaim, right? If news comes out and you reclaim above the current weekly value area high, obviously longs. Anything above the 2220 is a pullback towards the highs right there. So I would look for buys here. I would look for sells here. And I'm looking for both. I'm quite neutral around the Sunday open. It all depends how we react from that exact level here. All right. We're still above the opening price of the week. That means that the weekly candle is still bullish. However, this is where you would flip the candle. Of course, do take that in consideration. The weekly candle flip is also there around that exact level. All right. Same but around the opening price of the week, the 22.94 to be exact. So we have to be aware of what price does when it gets there, and if it pulls back and it can't break above the current weekly value high, then it's looking for continuation shorts towards the downside as well. So that's the overall plan here, okay, which is kind of now what we're looking at. All right, if you go back to the previous trading week, you also have the previous trading week that we use sometimes as well. You know, there are so many levels in between. where we got rejected from, that it's kind of interesting to see how we can move down here, right? The Sunday open is going to be our major level, but you know, the lower time frame retracement is the most interesting. If you go to the lower time frame, then what you're seeing is practically that consolidation here, that expansion and that break. This is also an entry model 3. Let me know if you guys can see the entry model 3 here, right? So it was an entry model 1 and an entry model 3, both in this region. Can you see it? If you can see it, type in a yes. I can see it. You know the tunnel plays, right? The tunnel setups. These are usually really nice setups to work with because you have multiple key levels to work with here. So you see that you bounced off it. You tapped into your key level. That's where the manipulation happens. You started breaking below the lows. Easy continuation parts, okay? The thing is, during the stream now, right, we are already down. So the only thing that we can look for now is a retest of the bigger range that's formed into any of our key levels. And that's going to be a lower time frame entry model 2 setup where we can look for the continuation shorts. That's kind of the trade that we're looking for. So a continuation play followed by a reaction and a pullback to the downside. If price already moves down, then the Sunday open is giving us either an entry model 1 or entry model 4 based upon, you know, the current reaction from it. So that's the setup for now. All right. And this was the main reason why we took a quick trade here also on futures. We have been trading some futures to test out our new strategy. Very similar to it. Okay. So I will show you also how we can use and benefit from that as well here. But most importantly, it's time to wait for the news, in this case in 4 minutes, and we will find out. If price pushes up, gonna be very interesting, fam. Gonna be very interesting. So yeah, we had multiple entry models pre-London, pre-New York for gold already, which was really nice. And now it's time to look for either the continuation down or the retest for entry model 2 and then the continuation down. And if we are invalidated, that means we have to break back above the 2320. And then it's time to look for continuation shift. That means that on a bigger scale, you just have been consolidating, manipulating, and expanding. And that means you look for buys, you know, to the upside here, which is a completely different story. So for now, sells are the only, for me personally, the only valid thing to look out for until we get proven otherwise. That's kind of what we're looking at. So yeah, man. Great. I hope you survived the FOMC. I don't know what happened here. Okay. Exactly, but price went up and went down eventually. Came up aggressively, I believe, and then it came down later on. All right. During Asia today, it started to drop again. That's kind of what happened here. So, yeah, man. We came up aggressively. We came down. And then, yeah, we had the closure. And then we started to drop after the closure. And now we're just continuing to drop down and look for that further continuation. Can you make a video about Topstep? I'm not that familiar, to be honest, with Topstep. I use it just for testing purposes only. In this case, I use it just for new strategies and stuff. And everyone was talking about Lorenzo. You should really try the copy trading, the futures copy trading. So you should set up 5 accounts and you should just make some money with futures and do it this way. I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a try. Let's see what it is. Let's see how we can use and benefit from it. And you know, who knows? Maybe I'll start loving that shit. And maybe I will just do it in the future. Who knows? For now, we have our thing. We have our own thing. Why does my value high show 2323? I don't know. Do you use Owanda? That's one question. The Owanda chart. Do you use the Monday, the Tuesday, and the Wednesday? Or do you also utilize the Thursday included? Right? We're using it from the Monday, Tuesday to the Wednesday. I think most of the volume happened here. Specifically yesterday, of course. So today's volume, I think it still has to come. I think it's still coming. That's what I believe. I think it's still coming. So what are you looking for? Well, sells, right? First sells, buys now. Okay, good. This is good. Man, this is aggressive, man. Wow. For what? For the PPI, it's aggressive. That's a serious move, fam. That's a serious move. Yeah, minus 0.2%. That's big. That's actually very big. That's very big. That's a very big move, man. Wow. That's why. Okay, damn. Damn. That's no joke. Minus 0.2% based upon a 0.1% forecast for the PPI is a big difference. That's a big difference. Definitely. Let's see if the yield will break the lows. If that's the case, it's looking bullish for gold, man. Looking for bullish continuation. If the yield holds here, it could still be, you know, another fake move. Another fake move to the downside here. But it looks very strong. Not gonna lie, this is this information is pretty messy. That's what she said. You guys are funny. All right, current weekly value high again, but this is very strong. Keep in mind that this might break above here. Would not be surprised though. But again, the current weekly value high is that level, the 2320. It has a hard time. It has a very hard time. The dollar, okay, the dollar is pushing down, but it's mainly the yield that I'm looking at. Look at the yield here. This is why gold is pushing hard. Very hard, actually. Let's look at the 4-hour candle. That's a 4-hour flip, and it's a massive 4-hour flip. Okay? So this is definitely not bearish any longer, especially if you start closing above it. Man. Trap City or what? Trap City. So yeah, we were looking for sells below or buys above. So we're now exactly at that point where we have to make the decision here. But this is no joke. This is definitely no joke. Wow. It's funny because usually the post FOMC days are a little bit boring, but not this one. Not this one, damn. Do you think it's gonna go down? We're gonna wait and see here. The current weekly value high is holding very strong. Very strong. But the actual outcome of the news is in this case very different. Very unusual, by the way. So the 4-hour looks very strong. So I would not short here any longer. Looks like a major swipe to me. The 4-hour closure is going to help us tremendously with that confirmation. Yeah. But what is the yield going to do here? That's my main question. Is the yield going to break below here? And it's going to close the 4-hour candle because the yield closes the same as gold closes, the 4-hour candle. So if the yield closes below here, that's not good for the yield. That's not good for the dollar. That is good for gold. Very good for gold. Damn, what you see on a bigger scale is the consolidation then, the manipulation. And then an expansion or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, early previous daily value low. That's where we tapped into. Yeah, man, that's the manipulation into your key level. And if you then break above it, yeah. That's bullish. Damn. That's for the PPI. That's interesting. Tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow? Nothing crazy. Next week, nothing spectacular until Thursday. Is it at entry model 3? It is, but the problem is, do you want to put your stop loss below the lows? It's gonna be crazy. Like, how big is this move for? Well, you have a 200 pip potential, but like a stop loss of like what, 150 pips is a little bit too crazy. So even for me. That's a massive move here. 160 pips to the upside. So yeah, no, it makes sense now that if you tap into that zone, you continue up here. The dollar, the yield is not there yet though. Look at the yield, is holding support. So we're gonna see where this 4-hour candle closes, but this was an insane move for the PPI. That's actually crazy. Lorenzo, do I just click on the link below to get the 50% deposit? Yeah. Top G got this move. The top G's, right? The top G's. Okay. Shout out to the top G's. What is it? Top G traders? The Indian guys? I learned a lot yesterday. I definitely learned a lot. Look at the yield though. The yield is holding support still. Is holding that support. And if the yield is holding that support, then gold is pushing back. Steven says, might be a fake out. Yeah, let's see, man. Let's see where we close this. It's probably the craziest PPI I've seen since 6 months ago. 8 months ago. Yeah, where did we got rejected from? That's a good question. Yeah, the previous Sunday open, right? Okay, wow. Previous Sunday open. We're getting a little bit smarter every time. This is good. Then your youth is, if we close this 4-hour candle above, then that does not necessarily mean that gold's gonna stay bullish. Okay, we might close this 50-minute candle below. That would be massive. That would be massive. Let's see what happens with this volume now. We need to, let's see what happens here. You have the whole week. Yeah, you see I have now a level above here. 20 to 24. If the 4-hour closes above this level, I'm gonna stay bearish for gold. Especially because we swiped we have swiped the lows already from the previous levels, and it's the 4-hour candle. That is for me a pretty bullish confirmation still for the youth here. Crazy move though. Where I'm from? I'm from a city called Rotterdam. If you ever heard about it, if you know what it is. Kannst du Deutsch reading? Yeah, I can understand German, yeah. I can read German. I'm not German, but I can read German. It's probably the craziest PPI I've seen so far. Interesting outlook. Interesting numbers for sure. Then after the FOMC. Wild. So let price chill a bit. Let's see where we close this 4-hour candle, and then let's get to work. We know from there. What I'm looking for, well, where does this candle close on the 4-hour, and where do we close on the 15-minute here? I've been to Rotterdam 3 times. Nice. It's a city. It's a harbor. It's one of the biggest harbors in the world. Apparently, it's not as big as it was or it was the biggest of the world. It's not as big as before. Yeah, man. I left the Netherlands in 2000 and you could say 2018. I've been to the Netherlands only twice since then. No, sorry. 2019. I've been only back to the Netherlands twice since then. For a couple months, maybe. Yeah. Even though I like it, I miss it sometimes as well. But I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm chilling. I can always go back, you know, and then I'm like, you know, I'm gonna stay there for a month, and then you know, I'm good. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's good, time to go. But I do like it sometimes to you know, to get back to my you know, my environment. Yeah, so 4-hour closure. And it's very important to see where we close this 10-year yield. If you close above it, I'm gonna be more bearish on gold. I'm gonna look for shorts from there. If you close below it, then there is a big chance that gold closes above the 2220, and then I'm looking for longs. Oh, we're gonna find out. A lot can happen in 12 minutes. What is the reason why you moved to Bali? I like Russian ladies. Спасибо. Ah, it's still pushing. Yeah, tell you, man, is holding up the dollar is gold's on upstrap. Early shorters, be careful. You're only trading with a 100k account? Well, yeah, currently. We started with a 50k. We traded with multiple 100,000. I'm not sure if you guys remember it, but we are, if you go back a year in the stream, a year and a half into the stream, we traded with much more than 100k before. At some point we had $400,000 to trade with. However, I decided to invest large sums of money. I think you guys know in what. And leave enough money on the side to work with to pay the rest of my bills. I remember you had 700K. Yeah, 600. Between 4 and 600. If I believe in something, investment-wise, I go all in. I go all in. Still below it, right? Yield above it? Yeah. Yield is getting bought up. Some of you guys were talking about a challenge. $1,000. Well, actually, you guys wanted to do $100 challenge. $100 to $1,000. Yeah, that's a little bit. That's a little bit too small. Like 1,000 to 10,000, I can get into that. If I find ways to copy trade as well, my accounts at the same time. My wife is from Alkmaar in Holland. Is that near where you used to live? Well, have you seen the Netherlands, my friend? Have you seen the Netherlands? Have you seen how big it is? Have you seen how big the Netherlands is? This is the Netherlands. All right, to compare this with Russia, this is Russia, all right? This is the US, all right? This is the Netherlands. This, from the left to the right, is around an hour and a half with the car. An hour and a half drive. So, you got your answer right there, right there. It's so small, bro. However, 20 million people still. You guys Indians think, oh, that's nothing. Well, for that size, right? It's not big. 20 million for that size is pretty big. It's pretty compact, let's put it this way. Wow, 5 minutes. Every day you're going to La Brisa Beach and chill on Broad Cafe for morning coffee. That's what these digital nomads do here. There are a lot of digital nomads in Bali. I'm more, established now. I'm like, I've seen it, So for me personally, it's no longer a holiday. For me, Bali is more of a, it's just more of daily life, right? So boxing, trading, boxing, communicating, you know, community trading. That's it. I've seen the beaches, I've seen the clubs, I've seen the party style life. It's just not appealing to me anymore. I just want to work and fight. I think we're gonna close above, fam. You do boxing for fun or it's your work as well? Well, anything that I do, it doesn't matter if it's boxing or if it's trading. I'm extremely competitive. So I cannot do things for fun. I just cannot. There are people in my group in the boxing class. They're saying, "Hey man, just chill, man. Just chill. Why are you so angry at yourself when things are not going the right way? Like, just chill, man. Have some fun. Just enjoy the sparring." Bro, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I need to win. Same thing with trading. Same thing with streaming. I just need to feel pressure. That's the only way. Yeah, shout out to my Indonesians. Indonesians are great people. At least from my experience, I only have good experiences with Indonesians. They're very humble. And because of that, I respect them a lot. I respect the culture a lot. So you would never see me misbehave. I always understand that I'm in somebody else's country. So I would never be and try to become that established in a way where I would say this is my shit. No, I'm still a guest here and I understand that. And I respect that. So yeah, man. I wish people did that in my country. That they had that mindset in my country, the Netherlands, that they had that mindset of, man, I respect the people that live there and I respect their beliefs. Okay, we're gonna close above it. Yeah, the youth is holding above it. So wait for the retracement into the current weekly value high. And then we will find out if we can flip this into support and if there's a trade there. All right. The 4 hour is closed. Officially, the 4 hour candle is extremely bullish. That's a very strong 4 hour closure. All right. Can you show the candle mapping? The footprint. What do you want to see in the footprint? Let me know. Let me see if you guys want to... What are you looking for in the footprint? Because it's a great tool. A lot of guys have been asking about it as well. How do you use the footprint? But a couple things you can look at. The volume is one layer. How much volume has been traded? And then the second one is, are buyers or sellers still willing to buy or sell? So let me set the alert here at 2220 and an alert here at 2227. This is a 100. Let me check here. 2236. So this is a 100 pip move. 74 pip move. 57 and 120. Okay. Yeah, but this is extremely good though. Minus 0.2%. That's significant. All right, back towards the 2220. That's where it gets interesting. Okay, check please if you have position M1 in progress EURUSD. Well, let's check gold first because we're heading towards our zones. The current weekly PVC has been respected here, decent enough, but it's nothing too crazy. This is the low. This is the important low, the 2317. If you go to the lower time frame, it's kind of the structure that we're breaking. So the PSO has actually not been tested yet. It did came into it yet. We don't know if it's legit. Okay. So a break above the 23.25, in my opinion, is the retest play. After the current weekly high, if you start breaking that, I'm willing to go long, look for further continuation up. But we have to close above the 22.25. And if you fall back and we start breaking below here, the 23.17 is what I'm looking for. That's kind of the low that we're looking at initially. So let's stick on the 5 minute. We're in a range, so we have to adapt. So first candle tap, okay, 5 minute. If the next candle does the same thing, the third candle is the entry. So this is the zone, this is the like the EM3 level. And if we close above it here and we start breaking this high, it's an entry model 1 level. I'm quite neutral here. As long as we stay here above, then things are possible. I'm still leaning towards shorts if we break below here though. Yeah, dollar could flip here, yield closed above it, break below the zone, EM3 expansion break below, tapped into the previous weekly indeed. But we're still holding above it. If we start to closing below it, it's my opinion pretty straightforward short. $46 pips initially. $200. First 5 minutes is closed. While we hold above it, so if the next candle breaks the highs, I'm buying. If we close below the entry model 3, I'm selling. So it's like it's really it really depends on that break. And the next 5 minute closure. We know that there's a lot of interest around this level for a reason. So the 2320 has been respected very well this whole week. Are you scalping? A little bit more scalping today. It's not scalping, I would say, but it's a little bit tighter because you're still you're still operating in a weekly range. So yeah. Two minutes for this candle. Almost there. Also the 50-minute closure? Yes, sir. 50-minute closure as well. Close below the current weekly very high. Then selling. No sales, but we'll enter market. Yes, we close below it. Okay, I'm selling here. On this flip. Stop above. Target the lows. TP at current weekly POC. I can put a sell stop below it. Done. Three 17.75. Yeah, if you flip this candle, then I will trigger it. I will be triggered in my position. There we go. Rejection of the current weekly very high. Initial reaction was the entry model 1 play. We closed the second candle below. It was also the 15 minute. The 15 minute I set in the top wick. I want to see reaction into the current weekly POC. A retracement into that zone. What do we need to do? We need to flip this candle. It's the 50 minute as well. Hey bro, I like your trade manager. Yeah, I like it too. It's very nice. It's very good. I like it. It's clean. It feels like TradingView. A little bit. A little bit of an upgrade there. There we go. We should be in. We should be in now, fam. Yes, sir, we are in. All right, good luck, G's. 4% now. First time that we can finally double our risk after such a long time. Such a long time. What's your plan for what? For risk management? Well, number one, you have the current weekly POC here. That's the main level I'm going to look for. The 2214. That's a critical level for me. After that, we will see. We also have the 2316. It's a little bit higher. All right. Well, let's get price there first, and we'll see from there. News came out negative. Yes, we know that. We know that. But the youth came out close above that key level. The dollar might be flipping here. Gold showed a massive expansion. So it's worth it for me. Worth it for me, man. US30 enter model 1? We'll check it out. We'll check it out in a sec. Okay, we're making moves here, sorry. There we go. Yeah, keep it very close on this level. There we go, there we go. Alright. There we go. Yeah, TP1. Let's break these lows first. Yeah, TP1 hit. 500 bucks done. Stop on break even. Good luck. Around 30 pips. TP1, stop break even. Let's see where we go to. We're gonna be a bit more on the scalpy side for now because we're in the ranges. We're much more in the range right now. So yeah. TP1 break even. Stop on break even. Let's see when this next camera closes. 5 minutes. Yeah, it's alright. It's good. How do you take 50% on break even? I have a trade manager that helps me tremendously. It's called Invest Soft. Trade manager 3.39. I don't know exactly. 3.39. Why break even here? Look at the hourly. All right, look at the hourly here. You have that hourly zone, okay? And it was 30 pips. So taking out 50% here, scalping is great. It's fantastic. Once we're getting out of this range here, Sunday open, for example, will hold much longer. Sitting around 30, 20, sorry, 29. It's still weak, right? It still wants to go, but it's holding up also. It wants to go, but it's holding up above that 1 hour zone. That's why. Okay, cool. Well, that was simple and effective. Quick scalp. We usually go for the bigger trades here, but still, it's still reasonable. We closed it practically there at 28 pips. Sorry, 28. 50%. We're gonna keep it very tight with the ranges. The moment we start breaking above this this zone, this high, 22.25, and the Sunday open, that's what we're gonna hold for longer. Obviously, okay. So yeah, we doubled our risk now, and it's easy, right? It's helping us a little bit. gonna help in the long term. You will see. The moment you start catching these bigger moves, it's gonna help. But we use it. We just purely base it on data, right? Nothing else. Purely base it on data. Yeah, simple. What level did we reject off of the... Yeah, it's actually just a 1 hour zone. I will not give it too much here, but you can see it. If we start reclaiming right now, let's say the current weekly VaH high on the 30 minute, let's say, then we might see a 30-minute entry again. So we'll see how we close here. If you manage to bounce off of this 1 hour zone, we close this 30-minute candle above, the next 30-minute candle opens, then there is continuation. But we have 3 minutes to show us if we can close above the current weekly VaH high or if we're going to close below it. $30 pips away keeps the doc. 30 pips a day keeps the doctor away. You can also look at it this way, but yeah, it depends on the sentiment. Because we're sometimes looking for little bigger moves. But we're clearly ranging internally, so. We practically managed to break and take out the lows here. So we entered on that 15-minute on that flip. Below the current weekly very low, we managed to take out the lows and tap into the middle of this range. This range is actually the range we're talking about, which sums up this initial move here. Bro, where's Lorenzo? We know before you were not thinking even about wasting time in a trade like this. Well, it's a 30 pip move. We made like we made some money. I like it. Nothing to complain here. We need that patience what you have before. I agree with you, but if you are it's market sentiment, right? If you're in a range like this, right, and you're choppy in a range, then trying to to go for 100 pips every day or 150 pips every day. It's just not realistic. It's just not realistic. So the only way when it becomes realistic is if you are at the bottom or the top of the range, right? We're talking the top or the bottom, and you start looking for the moves there. If it had to follow through, it had to follow through, right? We would have had a bigger trade. But it's also risk management. So good for me. Now waiting for the next closure. Jamie says I'm out with profit. Who followed the profits here? Let me know in the chat. Who exited at the right moment or that we took profits at the same time. I hope the OGs do, at least. The guys that are with us. Cool. Yeah, there we go. So let's see where we close this one. Yeah, man, today giveaway, fam. We're gonna do our giveaway of our group. Looking forward to it. We're closed already, so I have nothing to sell you. Alright? Nothing to sell you. But we're gonna give an extra group here. Later today, later this stream. And I'm very proud of the guys that actually won the previous giveaways because they're putting in the work. like I said before, if you put in the work, you're allowed to be in. If you don't put in the work, we're gonna give it to someone else. They did it though. They were stepping up their game. So that was good to see. Yeah, then let's be patient for the next one, the next potential setup. If it makes sense though, we're gonna see. Flabber Duty says took the trade and took partials. Nice. Yeah, man. Who would like to do the giveaway? Let me know in the chat. What do you get? Well, the LTA VIP. Alright. LTA based. The series, okay. The events, next event's gonna be massive, by the way. We're gonna talk about all the confluences outside of the entry models, because what I realized is that so many guys are obsessed with entry models, yet they're not focused on everything around it. So look at entry models only, whereas sometimes the best trades come from understanding everything around it and waiting for the entry models instead of looking at entry models and then looking for everything around it after, because you're already emotionally invested into it, and that's not going to be a good thing. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yes, this was the zone, this was that level, right? This box, the thing. The previous Sunday open is the next level here. So you start closing above that, then it's pretty obvious what they want to do. Yeah. Lorenzo, when is your next boxing fight? I was supposed to fight Saturday. However, unfortunately, no opponent anymore. So I'm not fighting Saturday now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be the commentator of the event. You believe that? I'm gonna commentate. However, one of my great friends is fighting. So tomorrow are the weigh-ins. So guys, I hope we have the stream tomorrow. Because I'm not sure what time the weigh-ins are at. I hope it's before 8. If it's before 8, it's gonna be no problem. We're gonna stream for sure. But if it's around 8 o'clock, then I have to either stream later. Yeah, most likely stream later. So yeah, there is no other way. I have to be there for my friends, right? I have to step up and show my loyalty, how it should be. So tomorrow there's like a weigh event. So if it's before 8, we're gonna have no problem. We're gonna stream for sure at 8, like usual. Yeah, but if it's not the case, then yeah, man. Then unfortunately I need to stream later. The good thing it is Friday, so Friday is always usually a bit crazy later on. So I don't you will know. You guys will know beforehand. I shorted at the same time as you, but why did I end up in losses? I don't know, bro. You closed it later. I don't know. You didn't put your stop and break even after? I don't know, bro. It was a quick fill with the potential of a continuation towards the current weekly POC, which was our major target, the 2314. We came to the 2316. We swiped further down. This is where we closed. We closed 50% at the bottom of that wick. And we set our stop on break even in case we managed to swipe through, which happens sometimes with gold, especially after a news move. But now the fact that we closed back above that initial level is, you know, seems pretty good overall. You would say, right? So yeah, let's see. Just need to have the mindset now of like, okay, am I going for kind of going in there with a scalping mindset, or I'm going in there with a kind of a trending mindset, a day trade mindset. Here we go. Bro, can I have a time zone? New York, EST. Remember, there's just about a 20-second delay on YouTube. 20-second delay? No, man. Not, no chance. No chance. Let me see. I can see it right now. It is a 3-second delay. Let me confirm this. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's 3 seconds. I look at the timer of my stream right here, and I look at my timer as well. It's kind of the lowest what I can do. I can, let me make a screenshot to show it. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I think I can do that. Let me see. It's actually quite important. I do get it. It is quite important sometimes, especially with scalping. That's also the main reason why my main trades are not scalping trades, because it gives us much more room. Much more room to grow. To manage as well. But anyways. So 19... I'm not sure if you guys can see it here, but this is 1940-29 and 1940-26. So that's the minimum I could make it. I've tried to work on it. And actually for YouTube, it's not that much. We'll see when we look at the next level. Next key levels are 23, 26 level, 27 level. Sorry. That's gonna be major. Once we're out of this range, the bigger trades are going to come here. I think this is one layer. This is one layer. The Sunday opened at 22.94. And let me look at the previous week for a high. Sorry, the swing PVC, my bad. Swing. Oh yeah, of course. The early previous week PVC, sorry. Early previous week PVC. Yeah, 23.43. From this out of this break, we're gonna see major, major moves here. We're gonna see a much bigger move. This is one, and obviously, if you break below the Sunday open, then it's not looking good for gold at all. You're gonna take out, you're gonna manipulate the lows. That's also 200 pips. So anything outside of that range is where the bigger trades will occur. Is your ebook enough to master LTA? I think to master it, you need a lot of more experience than just the ebook. I think you also need, to be on the streams, day-to-day basis here. You get a more understanding. But what I love about the ebook is that people directly took control and took action. And yeah, man, some people made it happen with the ebook. The free ebook, nothing else. They made it happen. I got some messages, got some great results. I'm not 100% sure to be honest, if they're consistent yet, but it's too early to say now, regardless, because we only released around, 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, 7 weeks or 8 weeks, like 2 months ago. So it's too early to say. But I'm not talking about the guys in our VIP, right? Talking about just the ebook. Unbelievable, you got now more viewers and likes than Danvo. Shout out to Danvo though. I love respect for this guy, right? A couple other guys as well now. I'm looking at a couple guys. Yesterday we looked at a couple guys, new guys. There is one guy that I like, Trade Sharp. He was a nice guy. I like him during London. I'm trying to get a little bit better understanding of the live streamers in this space here. But yeah, yesterday's stream was a crazy stream, that's for sure. Yeah, 100%. 100%, geez. How much did we end up yesterday? 51K! 51,000 views. Damn. Shout out to Top G Traders. Top G Traders. Okay, we're back. We're back in the range. All right. Okay. All right. Stop calling yourself Top G. No, I don't think you understand, my G. I'm talking about Top G Traders. You don't know Top G Traders? You don't know him. Who doesn't know Top G Traders? Top G Traders, jeez.
Let's do what we did yesterday. Let's come into the markets. Let's have some charts analyzed. Yeah, let's hope for bullish news in USD.
Yeah,
Let's hope.
yo, top G traders. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah, man, so we're currently back below the current weekly gap. We're in that zone again. Previous Sunday open, if you don't break above it, then obviously that's no move here, no trade there. So either we break above the 20 to 27, which I think we'd shoot through towards the highs. We took our trade here already. It's getting rangy now, very rangy. So we really need to just see what happens around this breakout and see from there. True Motivation says, hey Lorenzo, I completed my prop firm challenge and they suspended my account after I completed it. What is the reason? Did they give you a reason for it? What was the reason? They give you a reason, right? They say it's either what, this copy trading thing or what. The most annoying thing, what I've seen a lot, is they saying that you're copy trading. Because everyone is in essence copy trading, right? In essence, everyone is potentially taking the same trade at the same time. Let's say somebody has the same strategy. Two guys trade the same session and the same strategy. It can happen, right? You have thousands and thousands and thousands of traders. So at some point, there are going to be instances where you take trades similar to the other person. And then they say, yeah, sorry, you're copy trading. Yeah, okay, well, sure. But how can you protect yourself? How can you prove that it's not the case? You know, that's the thing. So it's like, yeah, that's a little bit the tricky side. But again, I'm pro prop firm regardless. I think you know it's a risk. I think you should always divide your risk. And you should benefit from it as well and understand that it's great territory. And that's just how the game works. And if you accept how the game works, that's what they say, right? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Just accept it and spread your risk amongst multiple different firms. Can you use your strategy for crypto? 100%. It's all volume based. So everything volume based is useful also for crypto. There were amazing anti-models for Bitcoin this week. Shout out to Trader Tim. Let me see. I think we have a couple of them. A couple of very beautiful setups here. Okay, current weekly PC. Shout out to Tim. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Shout out to Trader Tim. He's one of the most consistent traders I know. When talking about consistency, when talking about not being emotional when going into a trade, I'm really a big fan. And he only trades crypto. So yeah, it's good to have him as our crypto mentor in the community. one guy that specializes in crypto. And maybe now the sentiment is very low, but trust me, man, when the hype comes back, everyone will start talking about crypto again. That's how it goes. But gold is fun as well. Gold is fun as well. I sold the 22.23 with the stop loss of 22.27 and a TP of 22.14. You sold at, you think that is good? What is your strategy? Let me know what your strategy is. Then you should know the answer if it's good or not. Don't look for validation by asking me the question when you're in profit and asking me if it's a good trade. You should know if it's a good trade. Because you know what you're trading, you know your strategy. What you're necessarily telling me is that you don't know what you're doing, but you just got lucky and you are in profit now. So you just want to get that validation for me to say, oh, good job, my friend. Well, yeah, good job. But like, you should know the answer for yourself now if it was a good trade or not. Right? You know if it's a good trade based upon your, parameters. You would say that. So congrats, but I think you know the answer. Is there any good platform which you can suggest? Vantage Next has been really reliable lately. We had some guys with some big payouts as well in our community. So yeah, Vantage Next is still on the radar. FTMO, of course, FTMO is one of the oldest. I have only had good results or good experiences with FTMO. Yeah, this was from Vantage Next. This was pretty massive. Yeah, anyways, you should do your own research, man. But, I mean, yeah. What else do you have? You have so many, right? But, I don't know. I don't know these other ones. Futures is more regulated. So, if you wanna, be more safe and secure and you follow the rules, futures is more regulated. The only problem with futures is that they close your position every day. So at the end of the day, they close your position regardless of where price is at. So there's no way you can hold your position overnight. Now, if you're scalping, it doesn't really matter. And you have these trailing stop losses as well. You have to be careful with that as well. So yeah, it's up to you what you prefer. Yeah, but again, look at the track records, right? FTMO has been there since what, 2015 or something, like a long time now already. If I'm correct, so there's a reason why they're still there. I mean, look at what happened to my Forex funds and the other ones, right? My funded trader. Thank you very much for helping me make $30. $30, congrats, nice. Nice. Why you guys are saying top G trader? Yo, what the fuck? We're getting attacked, G's. We're getting attacked. Top G's. Damn. Yeah, man. Shout out to my Indian guys, my Indian fellas. Yeah, this was the initial move we're looking for. We closed it around there. All right, we entered there. We closed it around there. When we pulled back, we could have easily hit. So it was a good stoppage, a good management for sure. Now we're breaking down without a bottom wick. And again, right, it's that same 30-minute candle, of course, from the New York Stock Exchange open. So yeah, let's see what happens around the next zone. But that's a big break. That's a big break. Anything below the lows here is that continuation to the downside. It's 100 pips. Still. It's all good, Rafa. It's all good. It's all good, G. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Unmanageable. Yeah, man. Let's do the giveaway later, man. Let's do the giveaway, let's say, in around an hour. All right? An hour from now here. So yeah, anyways, this is what I was looking at, right? The 10-year yield was holding up above the 4.25%. So 4.25% is actually, you know, that 4-hour candle closure below would have been big. Would have been very bullish. We did close above it. So that's the main, I think the main reason why gold is now having a hard time is the fact that the 10-year yield closed above it. The dollar, same thing right now, okay, is potentially flipping this 4-hour candle as well here. So if you start flipping the 4-hour here, the 10-year yield closes above 4.25%. Yeah, that's the main reason initially why we went short there. So therefore, two scenarios, continuation there, or we have to really start breaking above the 22.27. Big G, what are your thoughts on Hydra funding by Cameron Foos? I don't know Hydra funding particularly. I know Cameron Foos. He also lives in Bali. Seems like a very transparent dude. So I don't see any. I don't think he has any bad intentions whatsoever. So it's worth a try. I heard about Hydra funding though. I've seen it a couple times coming over. I just don't have. I don't know personally someone that actually took a challenge with them. But then you always have to ask yourself the question: look at the man behind the creator, right? And what is their incentive? Well, in this case, it seems quite legit to me, but you always have to base it on your own experience and don't trust somebody else. Just use your own, try it out, try it small, see what your experience is. And once it's good and positive, look from there. And see if you can scale it. Yeah, so this next scenario, especially if you start holding up here. It's kind of what you're seeing is just this. You see the zone now, you hold, you tap into it, you actually swipe the lows. And what you want to see is that the yield now breaks the highs here and starts breaking up. I think that will be the catalyst of gold going from here to the Sunday open, to the opening price of the week. So that's where you're going to see nice opportunities here. Unless you close below the current weekly POC and you start giving us an entry model around here. That's for me enough to look for shorts again. Take profit there. NTP Sunday open. So it is actually still impossible. But we need to see the double wick confirmation into the current weekly POC. $86K hit. Thank you, G's. Appreciate that. $14 left, fam. 14 left. 2 years of grinding. 2 years of grinding for you guys. Key level, important this one. For now, of course, the current weekly POC. And then you have 1 and 2. This is now where I would not look for trades any longer. We have been hovering around this level for way too long. So we have been way too choppy around this either. So we came up, we came down, we came up, we came down. So it's either here, or it's either there, or it's above there. For now, we're reacting from this 2314 level. Is it always gold and the dollar inversely correlated? Not always, but it's a lot, you know, where the yield and gold is definitely stronger correlated, negatively correlated. So the first chart for me is always the yield, the US 10Y, and then the second one is the dollar index, and then gold. First reaction is good. This is the cleanest, of course. This move from here to there. Because I think this is just this is gonna be easy to go for these lows right here and that continuation there. What do you think about the Nasdaq? Interesting to see. We have the open now, right? So yeah, okay, let's check it quickly. I'm gonna check futures though. Massive opening gap. Massive. Let's see on DFD. Okay, no opening gap here. Current weekly is of course much lower. Yeah, 19,300. The swing. This is where things get interesting. So you have this initial range that you're building up. All right. Pay very close attention to this level. The 19,490, which is the swing POC. If price steps into the zone, pay very close attention to that level because really liking it. You have now the resistance, of course, of the highs, right? The swing very high is above. But this is your range. This is the top, this is the bottom. If you start getting here, this is where the best trading opportunities will present themselves. And it's very clean price action as well for the Nasdaq. So these two levels are the most interesting for me. All right, the 19,490 and the 19,671. These are the two levels to trade from. For me personally, this one is the most interesting. So this is where I would definitely put an alert and see where price will take us. So nice, by the way. Very clean. Karan, thank you, man. Close now. Thanks, Lorenzo. GG. GG. Yeah, so this is no trade level for sure now, for me. No trade level here any longer. These ones are, this one is, of course, this one was, if you had the confirmation. And the youth is recovering potentially. So nothing too fancy that yet, at least, but it's coming. By the way, Nasdaq looks actually very super interesting around this level, so I'm definitely gonna put my alerts there in case. And the dollar looks strong, stronger. Let's put it this way. Stronger. Do you expect BRICS to become a major factor in trading versus the dollar? This will take some time though. It's coming. It's definitely coming, but it will take some time. How do you identify if a level is a go trade or not? simple entry model that we have created. We have 3 entry models. We have 4 entry models, sorry, 3 in the ebook and 1 in progress. So there are a couple different entry models we use. And of course you have sub models that are related to these entry models, but most importantly, we follow our playbook exactly. So based upon the sentiment, we understand what we have to look for. Big moves, small moves, but the entry models are relatively similar. And that's a combination around our levels. So we have our key levels for price, direct for interest. We use this only for volume, based upon volume analysis. You see how they're working over and over again. And we have the entry models for the confirmations. How can a dollar recover? Yeah, well, welcome to to the reality of trading. An initial move was crazy, but what in essence happened here during the news, we swiped the lows. We swiped the lows, and now we're flipping bullish. Same for the 10-year yield. The 10-year yield also took out the lows. And it's now flipping. Right? So it manipulated the lows and is now reversing. Gold manipulated the highs and is now reversing. What made you decide that the current weekly very high is a no trade level anymore? Yeah, good question. So initially great response from this level, right? But once the news came out, choppy. We started to go down, up, down, up, down, up. Whereas before it got respected very well. So to just remove the confusion, you want to see a level being very well respected. And the moment it doesn't anymore, it becomes a no trading zone. Yeah. But we're gonna add some new tunes to the playlist, by the way. To the LTA Concept Limited playlist, we found some crazy tunes, fam. Crazy fucking bangers. I can guarantee you, you guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. Love it. Alright? Listen to this one. The Arrive. Listen to this last song. We've just added it, by the way. Okay, we're gonna keep piling in bangers that fit the LTA style. All right, it's the LTA Trading is War playlist by Lorenzo Corrado and Gavin Dantas. So it has to be good. It has 424 likes. We're gonna give some, some unknown artists a platform. Would you be? Basically, it has been disrespected multiple times aggressively in a short period of time. Yes, exactly. Exactly that. Yes, sir. I have to fix that anyways. Don't want to see that green here? Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's actually not bad at all. It's worse to see constant breakdown, because then what? Where are we going to put our stop loss? So it's actually great. If you start pushing up and you start rolling down again, then it becomes a new local high. Easy. Whereas if it would just tank, like the Titanic, then, you know, it's, you know, now you create structure, internal structure. It's good. We want that. We want that. If you want to come down, then at least create this, like roll down like this. It's fine. Definitely something I'm looking for. Unless it's going back all the way, that would be, you know. Lorenzo, what was your favorite job? My favorite job. You know what my favorite job was? I was 19. I worked in a, you're not gonna believe it. I worked, nah, I'm not sure I can say it. You know where I worked? I worked in a koala sanctuary. I worked in a koala sanctuary. I worked in a koala sanctuary, and I was giving the koala bears, right? I was giving them to the people for the pictures. And then I took them, and then I put them back on the tree, and then I cleaned their shit. And they shit a lot. They really shit a lot. That was my job. That was my first job. Scraping the shit from the koalas. Yeah. For real. How much were you paid? I was paid shit. I was paid shit and I was scraping shit. Both. But I enjoyed it somehow, actually. Sounds crazy, but I actually enjoyed it in some ways. Funny enough. Story, right? Part of my life. Okay. Yeah, so kind of look what we're doing here. We're kind of throughout this whole day, we're kind of hovering in this zone, in this range. Kind of like this is like the high and this is like the low. So like I said before, we took that initial trade initially kind of the top of that internal range, and we wanted to go to the bottom of that internal range, right? That's kind of the trade that we took. Now we're back at the bottom here, right? Knowing that this is holding up, knowing that the dollar could flip, right? I'm not looking for longs here. Not interested in long setups. I think that the best trades now will happen either above or below. And there are pretty clean key levels to look out for when you break out. So that breakdown or the break above is, in my opinion, still the best way to look at our next potential setup here. So if you are here, right, it's too choppy around this zone. So we have been trading initially from this range. You see what happened around here. You don't want to look for new entries around there. At least I don't want to look for new entries around here. So it's really going to be outside of it. How do you identify either the early previous day or the early previous weekly? Well, early previous day is like simple. So you have created these higher highs. This is the low. You had that swing high, right? You can still create a swing low. It could be. So what we're doing here is we just look at the previous day. Well, you did see the manipulation of the lows. You draw, in this case, the range from the Tuesday. So this is one daily candle. That's how we use the volume profile. It's one full daily candle. And we understand exactly what happened in that day, what the most important levels are. Clearly, we reacted from it. So the early previous day is the Tuesday range, the opening to closure. And that's why we have the indicator, the Limitless LTA Concepts, Session Breaks, and New York Stock Exchange Sunday Open indicator. It shows you the Sunday Open and it shows you each individual day. So you only have to draw the profile to quickly get the levels that you're looking for. It's a combination of the understanding if you're trading above the Sunday Open or below it, if you're ranging or trending, and what happens in the previous days. Once you tap into your key levels of the previous days, you might react from it. If you have an entry model from it, you can take it. You can take a trade from there. It is pretty straightforward. Where it gets a little bit more difficult is adapting. The adaptation to different market conditions. Same for me still, right? Innovation. It's knowing when to go for scalps, knowing when to go for bigger trades. But in this case, the reason why initially this was a scalp was because we're internally ranging. On the same day, we have not broken above this high and below this low, or at least not close above it or below it. So the moment we trade inside of this initial range, you only look for internal targets. The moment you break out of it, you can look for external targets. The external targets are usually bigger setups. Adrian has made $800 from your trade. I will use this money to join your VIP. VIP goes open next month, man. Somewhere in like 5 weeks or something. But our giveaway will be in like 30 minutes. So maybe you don't have to pay for it. Right? Maybe you don't have to pay for it. Let's see. Yo, who listened to this last song already? Arrival. You should check it out. You should check it out. I loved it. We're bringing our own style of music as well. We do. Who is eligible to enter the giveaway? Anyone on YouTube. As long as you're committed. Alright? Alright, give me 1 second. Am I gonna drink? This reverse is good. Test. Okay. All good. I said there is nothing better than a cup of tea in the evening, 10:30 p.m. on a Thursday night with my fam, the LTA Army, live from Bali, Indonesia, analyzing the markets. Life is good. Life is good. Lorenzo, okay, check out the LTA forum. I have a couple questions regarding, or I have a question regarding the double wicks, okay? Yeah, so yeah, we're still in the range now. So yeah, let's see if we can get out of it. Have you tagged me? Yeah, tag me in the question. Is the Nasdaq coming down? Yeah, okay. Keep a close eye on that level indeed. The 490, I believe. Is A valid or should we rather wait for B? Okay. This is A. Well, the third one is your entry model, right? So the third candle is your entry model. Oh, on which time? This is on the 30-minute. It doesn't really matter as long as your stop loss is above the wick. You have 1, you have 2, you have 3. Stop loss below the wick, above the wick. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's good. My account got wrecked in London session. I'm gonna read your ebook like it's the Holy Testament. Cheers, bro. So yeah, no, it's just for now it's ranging. So when you're ranging, you just look for scalping setups. You don't go for the massive trades. When you're trending, of course, you look for continuation trades. You look for the manipulation of the highs or lows. And when you break out, you look at the difference between the next levels. So this is one, super clean. Then you have this one, and you have the 2343. So that's also a big move. Lorenzo, you missed entry model 1 from Tuesday, VaH. This is the PPI, man. I usually do not trade the PPI. CPI, sure. NFP, sure. I got something funny. Let me show you guys. Top G trader sent me a message. The top G trader. The thing is that you are making fun of other people on your live stream might get you in trouble, buddy. Hope you got the ID today on your live stream. Top G traders. The top G trader got hurt. That's not top G behavior. That is not top G behavior, my friend. I thought we were actually kind of nice. We were kind of promoting this guy a little bit positively. And we were actually saying shout out to my Indians. But the top G trader became a little crybaby. So unfortunately, my friend, you're no longer a top G. You're a bottom G. Very disappointing. That's very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. We only show love on this stream. I'm the most positive guy you will ever meet. But, sorry. We're gonna call him the bottom G trader right now. You give them a finger and he takes your whole arm. Top G. Shout out to Trade Sharp. This guy gets it. Trade Sharp, nice guy. Nice G. A nice G. Lorenzo, don't promote those shitty top G traders channel. They are scamming Indians with a basic SMC course and trades. Oh. I didn't know that. Dollar flipping bullish. A gold back at the key levels, the current weekly POC. The only trade I'm willing to take is a break below the early previous daily very low. Yeah, I think there is like a language barrier. A little bit of a language barrier there. Yeah, well, nothing we could do about that. Another rejection play, well, that's a double wick. That's a double wick confirmation, potentially. Yeah, the youth. Like we talked about the youth, right? In particularly, I think this is a beautiful, beautiful lesson also. for myself as well constantly to get that confirmation again. And that is the following. That is, if you manipulate the lows on the 4-hour candle, let's say, right? You have that zone, that 4-hour zone. And I really use just simple levels for the 10-year yield, okay? You cannot draw the volume profile. So I'm forced to utilize regular levels. Now, in this case, swiping the lows and then closing the 4-hour candle above it is usually a bullish signal for the 10-year yield. And the dollar was flipping, also manipulating the lows. So gold is getting heavily suppressed because of that. Deep says love from India. Mark my words, within a few years I'll be financially free. I'm working on it. Shout out to you, my man. My man Deep 2123. Shout out to you, my friend. I hope so. I hope that everyone who puts in the work can get to that level. You don't have to be financially free, but at least just remove a little bit of stress from your day-to-day life. I think that's already a big given, man. If you don't have to worry about the next month and the next month and the next month and the next month. If you can remove that, then yeah, mission completed. That's all that matters. And for your family, of course. Yeah, man, giveaway in like 50 minutes, fam. We do it at 11 a.m. All right, 11 a.m. we do the giveaway. Sweetie says, recently got laid off 3 months back. Laid off, okay. Wanted to learn trading and earn money for my daughter. My daughter's school fees. It's very important. Bro, I'm heartbroken. My girlfriend left me for some rich dude. Yeah, this is gonna happen a lot. Right? We're heading more and more into like a materialistic world right now. You can kind of see it happening. That it becomes more important. And women lean towards security, right? So if they have somebody that can provide more security, it becomes very tempting. You can be a really nice guy, you can be good in taking care here, but if you hold your ground, then yeah, you know. What I do learn throughout my history with women in particular, okay, is that it's not only about how much money you have. It's not about how much money you have. Don't think that when you have money that you suddenly become the big G and that you're now killing it. Right? It comes from the potential. Right? The right woman, they bet on the right horse before the race starts. So, as long as they see the potential, fantastic, all right? It's about passion for what you do, right? And based upon that, the rest comes, right? It's about printing a clear vision, establishing a clear vision for yourself and for her. It's gonna help a lot. It's a combination of both. So no, I don't believe that you need to be rich. But the potential, it's the potential. And there is nothing better, right? Nothing better than taking care of a woman. There is nothing better. And there is nothing better than taking care of a woman who believed in you when you couldn't take care of her. That's even better. Yeah, so this is current weekly level. I'm not gonna lie, the POC is kind of interesting. It's an interesting level now. The best confirmation will come from this move here though. But it is an interesting level. The dollar is now looking very good. The youth is popping off a little bit. It's not there yet, right? The youth is chilling. It's kind of consolidating. It's trending up. The dollar is moving. And gold has a hard time here. So, you know, bias is definitely short on the short side here. So if we're seeing a second trade, then it's not going to be longs. It's definitely looking for shorts. And let's see what the confirmations will be here. Have you got an open position? No. We went in and we went out. Very simple. 30 pips, very simple. Today. So why don't you place a sell stop or buy stop in news where it gives you 150 pip move? So have you ever tried to do the data? Have you tried to do this consistently? Because if it was that simple and you just place after every single news trade, you automatically just place a long, a buy stop and a sell stop, then everyone would make money. Everyone would make money, right? If everyone knows, oh, just place a buy stop before and a sell stop below. It's not the reality, man. It's not the reality. Slippage is terrible. The spread sometimes super annoying. And then sometimes you have that manipulation. You go up and you come down. Instant stop loss, and not where your stop loss is gonna be. Way higher than that. We call that Rack City. So unfortunately, it sounds like a dream, placing a buy stop and a sell stop below at every news event. But based upon what I've tried and what I've seen, it's not sustainable. So yeah, man. That's why I like to work with limit orders. I like to work with limit orders and trade reversals with news. What is in the giveaway today? Access to our group. Our group is closed, but for you it will be open. Yeah. So the 2314 is holding so far, and we have that next 30-minute closure in around 7 minutes. How are you using Vantage in Bali, Lorenzo? I live in Indonesia. I can't access the website. Yeah, I have a Dutch passport, right? I have a Dutch passport. A couple other tools. So yeah. But it should work though. I'm not sure. It should work. At least that's what I thought. That it's possible here, but I'm not 100% sure now. Armin says this LTA concepts help me to manage my emotions and risk. Thank you, G. By the way, good job here. Amazing. Yeah. So what we're trying to really focus on now is that we accept the sentiment of gold, and knowing when to scalp, knowing when to look for trending setups, look for the bigger plays. If we can really nail this, and we have entry model 4 as well, yeah, I just cannot see it going wrong, man. I cannot see it going wrong at all. I think it's gonna be big. Just, you know, there are days you're gonna make more money. That's just a fact. You know, but yeah. Lorenzo, I'm planning to live in Bali for 6 months to train kickboxing. Go need some advice for you. Wow, okay, nice. Very nice, my man. So Bali is really good for boxing now and MMA. Boxing and MMA. So if you want to go for kickboxing, I think that Thailand is still the better solution, man. Thailand is definitely the better place to go. It's similar for kickboxing particularly. Muay Thai, kickboxing, Thailand is the way to go. If you want to go for boxing and you want to go for MMA, Bali is definitely the way to go. I was thinking about doing MMA fights, but it's just I'm just too late, too way far behind with my, especially wrestling, too far behind. So boxing seemed for me the only reasonable, the most reasonable outcome. Can I sell gold now? Well, the thing about now is that like we're still holding up quite strong here. And we're still in that range. And we're actually at the bottom of the range. Yet the dollar looking strong. The youth, it's potentially pulling back one more time here. So I'm really not that convinced with shorting from this level, like we talked about before. Much more convinced with shorting from here to there, which is still like a 100 pip move. And it's very clean price, very clean action from there. That's what I'm looking for. Anything else is yeah, above the previous Sunday open, of course. And then of course the initial trade that we took from top to bottom has already been done. So now I would only look for below the lows here. Dollar has broken the opening price of the week. Okay, yeah, that's a good sign. Let's check it out. It didn't really matter because we flipped the 4 hour anyways. I don't think it, yeah, I think you're talking about, yeah, the open here. I don't think we've broken it yet though. Oh, actually we did. Yeah, we did it. This is where we flipped. We flipped into that level. Same as the 4 hour flip here. Christine Rhino says, oh, Lorenzo, I follow you from 3 months and you are the best teacher forever. Remember my name and love from India. Shout out to you, man. Thank you, thank you. I think the time teeth is in the building. Yes, sir. My man, Nick. Shout out to you, Nick. Like, that's a nice guy. That's a G. All right. That's a top G. It's not a bottom G, That's a top G right there. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Still expecting you to come to Bali at some point. Take it easy though. Whenever you're ready, my man. Check out Kush Gupta. He is just shouting out. He's just shouting on his Forex stream. Where is he from? I'm double checking now. Yeah, I need to double check. Why did you make the choice to move to Bali and not a different country? Pure accident. I didn't choose Bali because of on purpose. I just went for a holiday one time in 2018. And yeah, man, I stayed. I just stayed, man. I loved it. I got more friends here than I have in my own country now. And these are all guys that live here, that have bought villas here, that built their own villas here. These are not guys that are, you know, coming and going. No, these are guys that are actually, you know, serious and investing a lot of money into this island, into this country. So yeah, man, I just got settled at some point. What's the plan of action? Now, I'm just waiting to see how much volume there's going to be now. And if this is going to be consistent or if we're just going to hover around in this range. And I think we'll kind of will know in like 15 minutes what the stance is here. Because we have now closed the 30-minute candle. You can see it on the 50-minute as well. You know, we're kind of pushing through here. Why? Because the yield is slowing down. And you see how sensitive gold is towards the yield now, much more than the dollar. So I'm just taking it easy, see where it takes us, and we're gonna do our giveaway in a couple minutes now. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's set it up, man. Let's set it up. I set at 11. It's already 11. So the hourly closure has been done as well. Yes, sir. If you look at the hourly, it's pretty choppy overall here, but when you zoom in a little bit, it's still reasonable. It's nothing too crazy. Let's go, man. Let's do it. Okay, what are you gonna get? Well, you're gonna get the packs to our closed group. All right, we're not gonna open up for a long time, so I have nothing to sell you for a while. Okay, we're doing it in waves, step by step. I also want guys that are already in our community right now to step up. Okay, to step up their game and make sure that it's clean. If you constantly get new people in the group, it gets a mess. You don't know who's new. You don't know who's in there for a while. It's gonna be messy. So you want to make sure that the new people get educated. And that this is how you build an army, step by step. You get a couple, you get 100 people in, you close. You get 100 to 200 people in, you close. You build these guys up each time throughout the 6 weeks, the 5 weeks. And that's what you do. You build it up, and you make them good. And then once the new people come in, they're already working with guys who have the experience, right? That's much better way. So being greedy in the trading industry is the worst way possible. The worst way possible. You ruin your community doing that. So opening and closing and making sure that you really pay a lot of attention and a lot of, you put a lot of work in the guys that came in. That's where things go right. All right. So in this case, what we're going to do here, we're going to sometimes let a couple people in just through our giveaways. That's it, man. So we have our series, you know, we have our setups, we have our events, we have our live London sessions. Bunch of layers, okay? So that's what we're going to give away today, again. And what do we need to say? You need to say, LTA concepts. Do it once. We're going to reset it. Do it once. Okay? Do it once and you should be good. Okay, you don't have to spam. If you spam more, it says automatically mark users ineligible that post the keyword more than one time. I'm not here to gain as many chat messages as possible in our YouTube. It's just to get you guys into the giveaway here one time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Very nice, very nice. How many people? 300 people? I mean, we have 2,500 people watching, so 300 people? In case you wonder what LTA concept is, it's our own strategy. All right? It's our own strategy. Make sure you download the book here. It's free, your free ebook. We have so far around 15,000 downloads, if not more already. In the last 2 months. 15,000 downloads. You know what it means? That's energy delivered on your front step, delivered on a silver platter. Or you right there. 74 pages of information. All right, the way we trade. Let's do it, fam. All right. Let's make it happen. So I want to give it away once. No, I'm going to give it away twice. That's it. 2 times. Okay? 2 times. Let's go. And the winner is Xandex 99. Let me know if you hear my G. Xandex 99. Hope you hear, my friend. Let's see if you are here and if you are actually willing to learn. All right. Otherwise, we're gonna give it to somebody else that really wants it, because we only need winners. Okay. Because the guys that pay for it, they obviously are invested. If you are not invested, then some people don't pay attention. We're gonna pay attention to you. Okay. So I want to see from you that you're actually willing to hear. Send me a message in the customer support. You go to Discord, you send a message in the customer support, and we'll get back to you, my friend. I got you. I got you. One more time, G's. Hello. Hello, sir. I see you many times on stream. So it's actually good that you win. That's actually good that you win, because I recognize you. I recognize the picture as well. Like, who doesn't recognize Dragon Ball Z? Anyways, let me know if you're here. Amazing, 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 amazing. Nice, bro. Okay, send me a message in customer support. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. And we're going to get it solved. We're going to get it sorted. All right? Beautiful. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the family. It's going to be good. So it's going to be 1 full year of full focus. You and me. All right? You and me. Beautiful. All right, guys. Next giveaway is probably going to be next week. Okay, somewhere next week, of course. So I think we're going to do like once a week. You know, I think that's fair. Once a week, we're going to give away access and then all the way up till, of course, when we open at some point. I think that's the way to do it. Agreed? I think so. I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna stay in the range, fam. I don't think we're gonna just randomly, sporadically move out of the range here. So for today, because it was a rangy day regardless, I think I'm just fine with the 30 pips. I'm happy with it. Let's see if tomorrow will be a little bit more explosive. One more thing about tomorrow is the following, right? We have, I have a weigh-in that I need to attend. So my friend Gavin, the G, he's fighting, right? I was supposed to fight on Saturday as well, but my fight got cancelled. So tomorrow are the weigh-ins. So I'm not exactly sure. Let me confirm this. Wait 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Nice. Okay, never mind. The weigh-in is at 4 p.m. So I need to support my bro, of course, for the weigh-ins. So, no, we're gonna stream, man. Tomorrow 8 p.m. for sure. 8 a.m. We're gonna stream. So nothing is changing. Okay. Cool. Yes, sir. Yeah, shout out to Gavin. Wish him all the best. This Saturday he's gonna fight, and I'm gonna commentate throughout the series. So instead of streaming on YouTube, this Saturday I'm gonna be streaming, not on my channel, but I think it's gonna be streamed. I'm gonna be the commentator. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna hint some secret coding, secret code words for you guys. Maybe. I'll shout you out then. Yeah, that's it. I have to support my brothers, right? I have to support my friends, of course. But yeah, man, 4 p.m. So that means stream tomorrow normal time. Okay? Sounds good. Lorenzo, please watch some YouTube videos like yesterday. I don't know what to watch, man. What do you want to see? Yeah, we're holding up in this range, right? Yeah. No, we're good for today. Someone said, quit fighting. We don't want to get your brain damaged. I'm good. I'm gonna be good. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. I make sure I will be fine. Appreciate it though. Check out Trader Paradise Live. Traders Paradise Live. It's bro. It's the same. No, don't fool me. Oh no, okay. Okay, no, bro. Yeah. Lorenzo, could you show us how you would read Forex Factory? I was on it yesterday, but I have no idea how to navigate to the website for gold news. Okay, Forex Factory. Well, the main thing you need to look for is the dollar news. Okay, that's the main thing you need to look out for. Anything dollar related is what matters. Okay, red folder news particularly. So the CPI, the PPI, the FP, unemployment change, consumer confidence, the FOMC, the NFP, You know, the red folder dollar events is where you need to pay attention to. If you trade with a prop firm, most of them don't even allow you to trade news, I think. So yeah, be careful. Be at least aware of that. Yeah, man. Yeah, important stuff. Important stuff. Cool. No, we watch YouTube another time. We do that. We do that maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow when the weekly closure is there. Okay, after a winning trade or something like that. And Friday, right? We might do it tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, thank you, man. You guys should check out the playlist. We're gonna add some bangers after the stream. I have a couple of new tunes. I really think you're gonna love it. I really think you're gonna absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, for sure. Much love, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you all. I really love you all. You guys are amazing. We're one of the fastest. Woo! We're one of the fastest growing Forex trading channels at this particular moment. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best, so thank you very much. Let's keep following the same process. We're doubling our risk now, right? We have the data. And yeah, we have been ranging, so we took what we had to take here. Okay? Thank you guys a lot. I respect all of you guys. Thank you. See you guys soon. I want to see this one. This is a banger. Let's go, fam. See you tomorrow. Ciao.